Night shift.
At 10:45 p.m., the house was finally quiet. The kids 9, 7, and 4 were asleep, scattered across their beds like little tornadoes that had finally spun out. His wife was pulling another overnight shift at the hospital. That meant it was just him in the house tonight. He looked around. It was wrecked. He cracked his knuckles. Time to clock in for the real shift. First, he prepared the school bags, checked homework, refilled water bottles. Then he moved to the living room, fixed the throw pillows, and wiped the dust off the shelves and TV stand. Everything was covered in fingerprints and mystery crumbs. He walked to the fridge, opened a cold Budweiser. The cold bottle hissed open in his hand. First sip clean. Sharp. Glorious. A reward and fuel in one. The dishes were piled high. He cleaned them one by one, then scrubbed the stove until it stopped looking like a science experiment. The island table got wiped down next, clearing off the sticky spills, crayons, and half-eaten cookies. Around 1:30 a.m., he stepped outside. The night was cold, quiet, crickets chirping. He lit a quick smoke, his guilty pleasure, and sat on an old bar stool on the porch. He thought about the day. School drop-offs, sticky fingers, spilled juice, dinner battles, Badheim floods. But now, it was still, and in the stillness, he felt like a king. A tired, beer-holding, slightly smoky king. Back inside, he tackled the shoes, lined them up by the door, pairing each tiny one, like a puzzle. He sipped his beer, grabbed a trash bag, and started tossing. Wrappers, artwork, broken toys, and enough crumbs to build a loaf of bread. He swept the floors, slowly, methodically, every room. Then came the mop, gliding over the floor, finishing the job. At 3:45 a.m., he stood in the middle of the living room, beer in hand. The floors were clean. The counters sparkled. The couch was ready for the morning wrestling match. He dropped onto it with a long exhale, looked up at the ceiling and smiled. No one would see what he'd done tonight. No one would clap. No awards. No medals. But tomorrow, when the kids woke up to packed bags in a clean house, sorry. When his wife came home to floors she didn't stick to, it would matter. This was his work, his kingdom. He raised his half-empty beer can to the empty room and whispered, "Shift complete."